salesman. Thank you. So guys, we're excited for Forever Focus, a product that everybody can use. Again, it helps with mental clarity and yes, focus. This product will help you focus on your forever future. So now we're going back to another exciting part of the rally, our top 50 checks. Garen?
Wow, thanks Gary for another exciting product. They just keep coming. And you know what, speaking of keep coming and speaking of focus, we're actually going to go to a part of our recognition where our forever business owners are definitely focused on their business, Chairman's Bonus. We have some amazing checks that we want to share with you. And well, are you ready to kick it off?
Let's do it.
Shall we see who they are?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's check out our first qualifier that we're going to recognize right now is none other than Renata Blazejuska from Poland. Congratulations. $90,150. Wow. And we're just getting started.
Yeah, we are. Let's go to the next one. We got Augustine Zinso and Justine Baghidi from Cote d'Ivoire.
Wow.
Let's see what they got. 91,208. Good job,
Also
guys.
Eagle managers. Congratulations to you. All right, let's keep going. Our next one, we have Chan Chakpo and Homi Chi, also Eagle managers with, wow, $91,244. Congratulations.
They're also Eagle managers. Good job. From Romania, Gisela and Marius Botis. Yes. 91,410. Great job, guys.
All right, let's keep going. All right, we go to South Africa, to Mamadia Mudumela with $92,512. Congratulations.
Siraja Ibrahim Alakwasimi. What has she got? 95,246. Excellent.
Congratulations on being an Eagle manager. Now we go to Sandor and Adina with also, I imagine, an amazing check of $95,440. Congratulations.
We got Chu Kam Ting from Hong Kong, Eagle manager. 95,801. Excellent.
Congratulations. Now we're going to Mohammed Alawu Haroni. Wow, I'm also an Eagle manager. Congratulations. What a great accomplishment with $98,133. Congratulations, Mohammed.
We have Matthias Kuhn from Switzerland. Whoa, we got 100,000, 100,347. Good job, Matthias.
Keep growing. All right, let's move over to Clement Indigo, also an Eagle manager, and I imagine a great check. We've got going to Clement, $102,423. Congratulations to Clement.
Let's see who's next. Wing and Helena Lee from France, Eagle managers, 103,060. Wow. Excellent.
Congratulations. Let's keep moving. All right, we go to a longtime FBO, Katrin Bari, also an Eagle manager with, wow, $105,071. Congratulations, Katrin.
Let's see, Giovanni Azzole from Italia, 107,283. Good job, Giovanni.
All right, now we're moving to Yusuf Elhani, also an Eagle manager with $109,654. Congratulations, Yusuf.
We have Aurel and Veronica Mester from Romania, Eagle managers, 112,683. Good job, guys.
Wow. All right, now we have Batungalag, Dovdan, and Nayamodorj Rejibu. We've got taking home $130,035. Not just taking home, we're actually going to send it to them. So.
Mongolia right there.
Wow, congratulations.
Incredible. We have Susan Motswangneg, Eagle manager, and she's got 113,655. Excellent.
Congratulations.
Susan.
All right, now we go to Yelena Raisa from Italy. We have $115,818. Congratulations.
We have Britta Jan, Eagle manager from Germany, $118,032. Great job.
Congratulations. And you know, we're just getting started and we have, they're going to continue to grow. We have more checks. But before we continue, Greg, there's more recognition and there's more things that we want to recognize around the world. So with that, we're going to pass it off to none other than Aidan O'Hare.
Well, thanks a lot, Greg and Garen, and congratulations to all of you that have had a check so far in this unusual but still exciting online presentation around the world, globally. Now, can you imagine if this would have happened to us 20 years ago? We didn't have the power of the internet, or can you imagine there'll be faxes spinning around everywhere with orders on them and all that kind of stuff? But here we are, business as usual, so to speak. Now, speaking of 20 years ago and time gone by, when I very first left university, as I went into university, I decided, I want to be a marketer. I want to make things look pretty and work on the look and feel of things. What I quickly realized, though, is that everyone has an opinion on the way things look and feel. And we recognize that. We recognize that opinions are subjective, and they're each one of ours, hence the fact that it's an opinion. Each one of us disagrees on what might look great or not look great, and that's what makes the world a fantastic place. One might say the tapestry of humanity. And so companies try to blend through that, or to break through that, with establishing something they call a brand. This isn't a new concept. This goes way back to animal ownership, when we used to literally put our names and our brands and our pictures on our stamps, our brands on animals to say we own that. We don't do that so much today, but what we do is we establish a look and feel in a company, and throughout forever, for the 40 plus years we've been in business, we've tried to do that. But it's time to evolve a little bit. We recognize that a lot of our product needs updating. That's not an easy prospect. As you can imagine, we have businesses throughout the world, as you well know, and the supply chain is long, which means that that's time. And so it takes time to get the product that is the new look and feel way out to you, say in, I don't know, Senegal or South Africa, or over in Sumatra, or wherever that might be. So what I'm going to present to you today is a little story of our brand, a little look and feel about how Forever has evolved over the years. Let's take a look at the first slide, and I've got Nick there in the background. He's going to help me out with some of these. And so you remember the 1970s and 80s? I know a lot of you won't, and especially my kids. In fact, the other day I found a VHS in my house, and my kids thought it was hilarious. They looked at this and how do we use it? And I remember, and I know there's only half of the audience that are going to like the laugh of this, is Be Kind, Rewind. Do you remember that when we used to go to the video store and you had to rewind the video? Or when you got a video that wasn't rewind, Anyway, a VHS throwback. Well, here we are in the 70s and 80s, and the Sony Walkman, you all remember that, the power of the Rubik's Cube, just to give you an idea of where we're at in the world. Let's look at a little bit about what Forever looked like. Isn't that amazing? This is the first look and feel of our product when we first launched back in the late 70s. It's amazing that. And this was almost revolutionary. This was like, wow, these bold colors and bold type, and and the world was a lot different place than, as you can imagine. And then we evolved a little bit into our supplement line, and this is how this looked at the time. A lot of you will remember garlic thyme like this, because we didn't change that for a long, long time. And then we have the 90s. You remember the 90s? Mac computers started to take off. The Titanic movie was a big thing. Ghosts, all of this. Here's the look and feel that I remember. This is the look and feel that Forever had when I joined. And I still think for me, it still works. It's dated, and we've seen it a lot, but it's a beautiful representation using colors, bold colors, of the power of aloe in our product. That was a statement we wanted to make, especially with the personal care and the products like the aloe scrub, etc. And then we had this kind of, again, the bold, simple look that represented the brand pretty powerfully. And this was back in the 90s, and some of you will remember this because this went on for a long time. And then we sort of moved forward, and I think if I remember right, this was around our 25th anniversary. What was going on in the world in the 2000s, you can see. Again, Apple launched the iPhone, and what a huge iPod, and what a huge change that was in the world. I just wanted to give you an idea of where the world was when we were making these changes. This is the first time really when we began to start to build story into our brand and representation. And the story behind this look and feel is on the old bottles, we felt the bird was constricted, and we've always felt that the bird is a representation of you, the FBO. And so in this design, we wanted nothing to block the flight of the bird. In other words, there's no limits to what we do. And then we wanted a clear, easy to read representation of the product. So we built all this white space around it. And that's what we had in mind here. And then this simple, iconic look that transfers across all mediums, because now we were going much more into digital marketing. And it wasn't just a full color process and dot matrix printers. We were now moving into a little bit more freedom of this iconic look. And then the band was representative of forever. That was representative of the eternal nature of your business, or the forever nature of your business. This is when we started to build story a lot more into our brand. And that was a very powerful look and feel, and it went on for a long time. A little similar look and feel that we decided to put into the supplements at that time. And you can see with ImmuBlend right here, and I know a product that we're all very interested in right now. And as a little aside, Gary's going to be talking here in a little bit to tell you a little bit more about how the products are around the world, so stay tuned for that. Moving on, Nick. So here we are now. What is our look and feel now? We all know where we are in the world today. A little bit more excited. I picked this one to show you the sunscreen because we put a little bit more color into this, a little more splash. We used a different type of packaging on this one too. It has kind of a soft touch feel on an easy to use package. And then we started to incorporate the building blocks. The idea of the hexagon is the old nature of building and forever. You'll see the freedom for the bird, a left justification on the font type. And this is really more to give it kind of a modern uplift from where we were with the 2000 design. This modern uplift, the big storyteller was this is build on our success. When we first started working on that design, that was what we were looking for. Was just we were building these and they can come together. Like in essence, it represents your group coming together, and the sort of subtle forever band still in place on the design. So that's where we're kind of at today. And you'll know a lot of this came on the back of the Forever Fit line. And Clean 9 and F30, F15 and all of those as well. So that's kind of the story behind the brand up to this point. Now we recognize it needs some changes. One of the things that we're looking at right now is consistency. We have an issue with consistency throughout our brand, throughout the world. Is that a lot of some of the older look and feel is still out there and the new ones and so we're working a lot on that. Be patient with us as we do that. It's not an easy thing to control the supply chain all the way from Ava and manufacturing in Alabama, America, all the way out to wherever it is in the world. We got to get better at it, and we are making massive improvements, but we do recognize that there's kind of an inconsistency that's developed in our product range. Our commitment to you is over the next 2 years is that we're going to fix that. And that's what this new design is, the first step in that. Now, before I show you this new design, I'd like you to think about some of the concepts that we're going to pull out of this. And because we went into this redesign project, we sat down with Rex, as we always do on design. We had a chat with Ruth, and we said, hey, we want to bring some new things in. Rex gave us some great feedback. And one of the things he wanted to do, he said, I still want it to be recognizable. That was the first thing he wanted. He didn't want it to go way out. And I know some of you would like that. I know some of you want to make a whole 360 type change. Rex doesn't want to do that, and I can see the wisdom in that. I can see the wisdom in like when we changed from the old plastic bottle into the new Tetra Pak, and how there's a similarity between the look and feel of those two products. We added to it the aloe vera gel, which was amazing, as you see, because it draws out a little bit more energy instead of the flat two-color bottle on the plastic. But it's still easily recognizable as a forever bottle. The yellow, and we upgraded the yellow into what I feel is a little bit more warmer color. Now, bear that in mind as I show you this. So this is some look and feels that we're working on currently. I'm pausing for effect. And I wonder if Nick will add in some applause or something like, hey, hey. Now, what we see here is what we feel is an amazing step forward. First thing you'll see, easily recognizable as a forever product. That's the first thing that was the first thing that Rex asked us to give. And then we decided, how can we add or maintain the forever element, the eternal element. So instead of using a bold line, we went to watercolor. We think that watercolor, it holds on a lot to the apothecary look and feel of the late 1700s. We love that history. We wanted to tell the story that forever's been along all that time. If you look back at when the English explorers were going out around the world and they were drawing their watercolor pictures of the new butterflies and birds and all the things they saw, that was our motivation to that, because we wanted to hold on to legacy and heritage and our beautiful heritage. That the time we've been doing business is a big USP, a big unique selling point. There's very few companies that have been out there for 45 years. And we're heading in that direction right now. It won't be long before we're 50 years old. And we wanted to hold on to that. And that's what the watercolor is about. The watercolor is holding on to that beautiful, beautiful time, not altered energy of watercolor. So that's why we see this around there, but it still also represents the eternal nature of the product. Then we wanted a clear, easy to see visual using watercolor and illustration of what was in the product. As you can see with Forever Bright, we sent this out to a company in Chicago and in UK. They've collaborated together because one of the things you guys always tell us is that, hey, this is a European thing or this is an American thing or whatever it might be. Now, what we're seeing here is a collaboration of these two continents, these two worlds. We tried to draw in some of the Asian feel, we tried to draw in some of the African feel and other parts of the world to bring together this design. Now, the other thing that they said that when we sent this out for market research, for example, on the Forever Bright, mint. Mint was a big key factor that a lot of people asked us about the tooth gel, which we'd overlooked. How does it taste? What does it taste like? So we pulled out the mint and we felt that was a powerful statement to make because people want to know what they're putting in their mouth and what it tastes like. So we say, hey, it's got aloe vera, it's bee propolis, and mint, the three unique selling points, and they're easy to identify, presented up front. And they're capped with the energy of legacy. Now the idea is you can see how they fit together as a storyline. You can see that when all these products together, you'll see across the top, you'll see this wonderful watercolor storyline, which is the ebbs and flows of forever throughout the years. That's the representation. Also, the bird now is free to move just like it was in those other designs. Easy to establish forever in the product. So that's kind of the look and feel that we're heading for. Let's have a look at a bit of the supplement work we've been doing so far. Again, a very similar story, a very similar feel to the tube line that we've just showed you. Now, as you can see, a lot of these are still in prototype. We're still not quite there ready to put these into mass production yet, but I hope you like them as much as we do. The same storyline applies to these, and especially when you look at royal jelly and things like that, it represents completely the bees' involvement in creating that royal jelly for us to consume. And we're very excited about it. We love the pollen one. We think that's a great watercolor representation of the pollen that comes out of flowers. And we're using artists from all over the world to help us to design these watercolors to maybe take our product into the next 5, hopefully 10 years. I hope you love it as much as we do. We gave you a sneak peek. We gave you a sneak peek of what we're working on. This isn't quite ready for prime time yet, but you'll see some of this start to come through. You've already seen the artwork, the watercolor artwork come into our product brochures over the last year or two, and you'll see that continue on forward. Some bold typefaces coming out. We have a forever brand. We have a forever legacy that we're very proud of. We're very proud of this. We think this is a great step forward. We know that it'll help you to compete in the cluttered world that we compete in. We have great products, and now you're going to have a great new look and feel. We love you all. Don't forget, be patient on this. We're not quite ready for it to send it all out to you, but we will be talking to your country managers and all your countries when they're ready to come out. Take care, and I know the real reason you're watching this is to find out some more checks. So back over to Greg and Garen now as they present more of your hard-earned money.
All right, thanks, Aiden. Wow, that's pretty exciting. I like the new look and feel. What do you think, Garen?
Oh, amazing.
It's going to be awesome. Well, let's get rolling on to some more checks. Are you excited?